Hi, everybody. Welcome to yet another episode of the weekly Habitat Triage. Today is March 26th. We have not a lot of issues, but we have about 9 issues that we'll go through and do a quick triage, and then we look at PRs. So let me share my screen here. Okay, so let's see. This is sorted from, these are some of the newest first. So we'll look at this one first. Have install hook always executes as hab user. And this one, it looks like to me that looks like there's inconsistent behavior in terms of which user habs running, depending on whether there's a run hook or not. And so I think probably at the very least, we should look at fixing that consistency.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the backlog. Oh, hang on, do I need to label anything else here? Something, label. Supervisor. And it's already labeled as a bug. I don't know if it's easy or not. It's probably skip that. Next. Okay. We got all the good labels on. Okay, so then the next one is, looks like have build services with a mounted data volume used to work, stopped working a while ago. It looks like it's a regression. We should at the very least investigate to see what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if this used to work and doesn't anymore.
Yep, so it could be an exporter issue. I'm going to flag that. Maybe I don't know if it's a studio issue. It's probably an exporter issue. And it's a bug. Maybe a infra issue. Okay, so that's in the backlog now. And then the next one is also looks like a really good issue. It's essentially if you have a key that's missing, it's not on the depot, but it's not quite in your cache as well somehow, then what we're doing is we're just showing a 404. And the ask here is really if you could show something more descriptive, some prescriptive guidance, maybe say check your hab cache keys directory. And so this also looks like a pretty good one for us to accept.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll write a little note here. Okay. So I'm going to label it. This is just the CLI probably. And it's a feature. And maybe the devx, maybe. Maybe not devx, probably infra. That should do it. Okay, here's another good one. I think we should definitely look at providing some consistency here in terms of the install location. There's a few that we have in our documentation. This is probably just a docs issue. So this is another one that looks good to accept.
Yeah, certainly. I could see if they were on different platforms, but just for Linux, it should always be to the same place. So yeah, let's fix that.
Yep. Okay. All right, the next one, this is actually an internal one. So we should probably either leave this for some other session, but this is kind of the change coming to template processing. It's just kind of an informational thing. So
Yeah, it makes sense.
yeah, maybe I'll just leave it here for now and we can figure out what we do with that later. Okay, this next one is a bug that was open last week. There was an issue, we fixed it. So this should be resolved. I'm going to close this. Okay, so let's close that. And then here's another one. That's a small issue, but I'm glad Elliot's still with us and logging issues. And this is a good one to accept. So I'm going to put a few labels here. This is a builder issue. So I'm going to just label it builder for now and move it later. It's build sure. Rust. Okay. So we'll definitely get that one in. Oh, I moved the wrong one. And then the last one is an issue that we've been debating offline. This is kind of the um, specific issue that got logged from some of those discussions. And I think we could probably leave this here for now because there is some debate in terms of implementation cost and design. I mean, I'm personally heavily in favor of having this functionality, but we can debate how straightforward or not it's going to be, and then decide what to do from here on. So I might leave this here for the next session.
Sounds good.
All right, so that's it for the issues. Let's take a look at the PRs to see if there's anything that we should be doing to move things forward on the HAB PRs. Let's see. Protobuf. This is just very recent, so I don't think there's anything I need to do here. Some 4 days ago. Actually, I don't remember now. Are we just flagging some PRs that are
I think we just want to
fairly
look at
old, or we just
PRs.
assign them?
Yeah, I think we just want to look at PRs that aren't assigned to anyone and assign someone or close them.
Okay, so here's one then. Searchability of reference docs.
We might want to assign Kimberly to this one.
Yeah,
since
okay.
It's a
Cool.
docs PR.
Sounds good. Assigned. And then here's another one. Scott, open this.
This is already approved,
Yeah, this
so
is almost ready to go, it looks like.
yeah, I think we're fine with this one.
Okay. And these two are assigned. Okay, here's the next unassigned ones. Oh, yeah, this is a pretty big one. Maybe assign CM to this. Looks like
Yeah,
John.
either that or John. It looks like John already had some feedback on it.
All right, let's assign
either
to
one
John
seems
then.
good. I think he's Bowman J. Yeah.
Oh, Bowman J. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Then everything else has assigned owners, and things should be chugging along. Cool. All right, that's it for today, I think. Thanks for watching, and see you all next week. Bye.